Welcome back to Let's Cash More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? We haven't done a rye day in a long time, and Mike loves his rye now. So we
right.
So we had a few of them that we just did recently, and I wanted to see how they did in an actual blind together. So we're going to do it with, this is the Green River Rye. It comes in at 95 proof. We got this for $34.99. This is Old Overholt 100 bottled and bond. We got it for $24.99. So this one's at 100 proof. We just recently did the A Overholt with the Monongahela mash. We got this for $39.99. This comes in at 90.
I call that one
95
18
proof.
Something is what I call that one.
Right, and we recently just got the Bulleit 12, which is a 95.5 rye. We got this one for $50.99, and it's at 46. So that would be higher math 92 proof. So they're all around the same range. I really wanted to see how this A Overholt checked out because I don't remember it having a really nice rye taste. So regular mash mix-up rules. Mike pours them. I'm out of the room. He leaves the room. I mix them up. We will be drinking the same thing at the same time. You'll know what we're drinking because I run the B-roll while we do it. So we'll do glass number one or whatever's going on over there.
They're pretty similar, actually. I thought one of them would like really stand out.
Yeah.
It's not a crazy overly mint nose, which none of them really are.
I don't think any of them are going to give that, but that's not a bad thing for me.
It's definitely not a bad thing for me. So, I'm off to a good start.
This one hits it on a flavor, though. Like, I'm pretty sure I would know I'm drinking a rye right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like, this drinks
but
like a rye.
It's not unbearable.
I don't want to say the words, and because they'll never sponsor us in the channel, but it doesn't come off like a certain somebody.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to
that rhymes with Smisseling wig. But
they will not probably even. They probably deleted our channel.
No, that is actually delicious to me. That drinks. It has a nice oaky finish on that one. It has a nice like caramel with a rye in the middle. That's a good start for me. Actually, I'm actually liking one. It's not just my best one because I just drank it first. Like, it's one of the ones that I know if I drank that, I'd be like, oh, I'm drinking a rye. You know what I mean? But it's not like, oh, I'm eating a mint. You know what I mean?
Even that mint is not really a good mint.
Yeah. But this is like a nice cooling sensation type mint.
It was. I did not mind that one at all.
Now, on this nose, I'm not getting any hint of a mint.
No, I'm getting more caramel-esque, actually.
But it's not even like a caramel. It's more like that.
Yeah,
generic bourbon flavor.
Well, what's that?
Sugar baby. Like you can't. You got to chew it before you can even get a caramel taste.
It's very weak at best.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would definitely say I'm drinking a bourbon on this one. Like, I didn't even get a mint at all.
I don't
not
know
even a coolant. You only thing about this is there was a subtle rye spice.
Like
you get a little
sparkly.
pop rocky.
Yeah, it's sparkly.
But flavor profile, I'm saying, oh no, this definitely brings.
I think
it drinks like a. I want to say lower end bourbon, but I'm gonna go on a lie and say it. So far, not getting any of that. Let me take a second sip.
And for me, it has like almost a little like oakness in the end too. For this one,
this one's bringing almost a nut to me. Not even milk. I'm getting more of a nut.
I'm gonna push that one ahead a little.
We're not gonna agree. I can already tell you that because I do like that rye spice and that rye flavor, and I know you don't. So there's a good chance we're gonna have different outcomes. You're gonna have to align with who you agree
brought
with
down
more.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I think they had.
I think it almost
had two flavors to that.
A nut.
Well, but the other one only had like a one mint. Like
it had a nice caramel through the middle with a nice mint. So we'll see. We'll see which one. Do you have any predictions on which you think you are going to pick as your best? I have a prediction on which one I think you're going to pick for your best.
Ooh, that's probably...
This one's way more caramelly. like on the nose. Like this one drank. The second one drank more like the old style, like generic bourbons. Like it's just like it's not bad. It's not good. It's okay. It just drank. You know. This one has more of a caramel nose to me than that one did. You're going to push this one way ahead, too. This one drinks like a bourbon.
I think I know which one this one is. I do like this one.
This is good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. I'm going to preface this by saying I'm grading it on like... I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I got to shut off the fact that it's a rye. I'm going to just... Which one do I like the best? Let's get out of my straw, you goofball. Mm-hmm.
This one seems to hold on a little bit longer too. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put that up there.
People.
With
I do like that better.
It does. That probably does have a little more of a nuttier flavor.
Yep.
So,
but I still think I like the first one the best so far.
That carried the mint, so that's a little deterrent for me.
That's what I liked about it. It actually had a nice little spice to it.
We'll see coming back.
No, again, I might not like it on the way back, but on that first sip, I liked it. Don't choke on your food on camera. They don't like that when you do that.
The nose is a lot outrageous. There might be there's probably a light mint in this one, but really, you're pulling.
You know the funny thing is, I almost think the bottles are as is. I'm not that far off. The only thing I might have to switch, I might have to see on the way back, but I think we're pretty damn close in my head.
I did have Bulleit as number one. Then I had Bottle and Bond as 3. So Green River I had as 2, but I'm not sure. This could be. I could have Green River and Old Overholt.
I think I got 1 and 3, 1 and 4 mixed up. That's about it. I think 4 might be Bulleit, 1 might be Green River. That's not bad either. None of these are bad.
It's
and all of these are reasonably priced.
Me,
that's a good thing for me.
I'm not really disappointed.
No,
I just.
That's a good gum in this way. It's always
so
good.
What didn't I choose? I guess.
No, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to cleanse our palate. We're going to come back on the right, work our way left, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Back in 1 minute.
So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left.
Those definitely came in.
Yeah. It usually does. It does.
It's
sitting
like
in the glass
it's
really
day
does.
and night.
It does
we were
really
bullshitting
work.
for a while.
Which that's the good part about that though, because it gets us that initial taste and it gets us a secondary one.
Kind of sugary.
Mm-hmm. It actually is on the palate too. This does have. This one finishes with a mint. This one finishes.
I'm
with
almost
a mint
thinking a minty nut.
Ooh, I didn't get a nut, but I can try that again. I'm not opposed to it. I don't hate this one. I actually like this one a lot. I do.
It's like an initial mint, and then I get like a hint of a nut in the end.
I don't get your nut. There is an oaky presence that comes out on the end of it, though.
That's right. So the other one, whatever one,
you said, because like it's not so much like a nut. It's coming off with almost like a woody caramelly flavor. Like it's not it doesn't pop nut into my head. It pops more like it finishes with like a nice little oaky presence. I'm putting that as a front runner on the way back. Like I'm gonna start. That's gonna be my. That's what's gonna be mine to work off of.
I'm starting from. Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm starting from scratch.
Now this one. See, this one's actually a caramel coated nut. I'm getting on this one. I'm actually getting like a decent caramel smell, and I'm getting like a hint of like a. It's not so much a peanut, but it can almost be a peanut or a nice sweet pecan type of a nose.
No, it is way nuttier in the end. I'm actually really liking this one. I'm looking at this one. With it has a little bit of a mint. It's almost like a nut first with a mint finish versus that one was.
Any of the mint. I'm getting a proof finish.
You're not.
No.
There is proof in here.
Yeah, I'm getting like a. I mean, it is delicious. If
I'm
I'm searching for a rye though, I wouldn't pick this out as a rye in my head.
So in my head, I'm thinking this is a delicious
The
rye.
best rye you've ever had because it doesn't come. But in my head, I'm like, if I'm gonna grab a rye, this isn't one that I'm like, oh, this brought me to rye land. It's a very good tasting whiskey. Don't get me wrong, but I would lean more towards a bourbon if I was doing it blind. I'm gonna have to knick-knack and go right back forth. This is very tasty, but I don't know if I don't like that little mint at the end on the other one. I do like this one though.
I'm pushing that one a little ahead.
I knew you would, which is fine. I'm just gonna have to run two different sets of things. I was pretty sure this is why we don't do a lot of ryes because I know we're not gonna agree because you're not gonna like what my tastes
Typically, you are correct.
because I actually like that flavor and I know you're not a huge.
Wow, this is super caramel though.
Yeah, and it's had a nut before, and I'm not getting it this time.
No, it's super caramel though.
Mm-hmm. That one brings a little mint in the middle. That one comes off with a little mint on
Yeah,
that
but
one.
then I get a nut finish on this one.
Whoa.
What the hell are you doing? Such a rookie all of a sudden. Holy Christ, Mayday.
Yeah.
That's a first. No, officer, I have not been drinking.
You kept it out of my eye anyways. I got to be honest, we're going to have to nip back, but I'm putting that up a little bit ahead of the last one, this one. I think I like that one a little bit better. I think it brings a little bit more complexity because you get a little hint of that mint with that nice caramel
It's a
beginning.
smoother drinker. It's
Yep.
it's not as rough around the edges.
Yep.
But it's. I might have liked the little punch extra with 3 a little more, but it's not far. I like it better than 4.
Okay. We will have to knick-knack, and my lineup may change when I go like 2 to 4. You know what I mean? But as of right now, coming back this way, I think I like 2 a little bit better than that. So we will have to pause for a knick-knack for sure.
Oh, all right. There's a light mint in the nose on this one.
This brings such a nice minty caramel flavor throughout the whole of it, and finishes with a nice oaky. To me, I think this one drinks. This one drinks the most. If I want to rock, this is like a nice. I'm loving it. I'm actually liking one because it's bringing the most amount of rye flavor. You're not.
No,
it brings probably the most.
So
amount of mint
I will
flavor.
agree with
Yeah.
you 100%. This one you could. There's no way, no how you're not going to call this a rye. Mm-hmm. It's not in that category.
But it's not punch you in the face mint.
No,
to me,
it's an easy
like
drinker. But you get it in the nose, but it's still not. I like these 3 better.
I get you. I 100% agree. I know we weren't going to agree on this, but I again, those of you who are watching, we apologize, but you can't agree on everything. But when it comes to rye, I know I like a deeper, like I like a combination of that caramel and the mint, and you just want no part of having that mint spice in there.
It doesn't really. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Doesn't fit
well,
my fancy
that's fine.
so much.
We are definitely going to have to go back and forth on these to just finalize.
Is it outrageous? No.
No, none of them are as bad as the other. The Schmissling wig. None of them are like that. None of them are just all mint, and you get no other flavor. There's a beautiful caramel that goes along with
It's
this
an easy
mint.
drinker.
It is. And to me, it's got a nice little pop rocky feel, and it just like lights up your tongue a little bit. I like it. So we're going to go off for a couple seconds. Well, it'll be 1 second for you. We're going to finalize what we actually do, and then we're going to have to write down what we did so that I'll be able to edit later, hopefully. So we'll be back in 1 minute. So we are back. So like I said in the beginning, we do not agree at all on this one because what I like and what he likes when it comes to rye are totally different things. The bottles, as you see, are what I think they are. I think Bulleit's first, Overholt, Old Overholt, and then Green River. Mike thinks...
I think it's Bulleit, Green River, Bottle and Bond, and then the old Overholt 1810.
The Overholt. So So we're going to see. It doesn't matter what we think the bottles are, because
Does
it's
not
100% guess. We're going to go down to see what they are. Now, I'm going to go off of what his is. This is where it gets complicated, and I'm going to apologize because Mike took like 3.5 weeks off, so I'm going to be a little rusty here, anyways. But so
Mike's paying attention. He's ready to go.
all right, you ready? You sharp on this one? So what was your last place one? Was glass number 1?
Correct.
Which happens to be my first place one, because it was definitely brought a nice minty flavor that I knew he wasn't going to like this at all. So your last place glass was what you poured in glass number 4. Bulleit. So Bulleit rye. I had a feeling that it might be that one, and it does drink. But it has a nice oak.
minty.
But the oak, the caramel flavors mixed with the mint. I actually liked it today because that's what I was looking for. And it's not a harsh mint though. It's just very good.
But it did stand out.
I knew you
of the 3. It
Right.
definitely stood out.
So I knew we were going to differ on that. So your third place one was which glass? Oh my God.
4.
Your third place one was my second place one. So that would be glass number 4, what you put in glass number 1.
Green River.
Green River. That's what I did. So far I'm 2 for 2. That's what I thought they were. They definitely bring the most caramel-esque and mint flavors together. So your second place one, scrub out what you told me before we did this, was what was in glass number 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's that would be my last place one in glass number 2. And it's what you put in glass number 3.
That'd be 1810.
The A Overholt, right?
This one.
Yep.
The red one.
Oh, I went 4 for 4 again. So, in Mike's first place one, which I had a feeling, because this did drink, hands down, the most caramel-esque one out of all of them, was what you put in glass number 2. So it would be Old Overholt.
So I did say I could have switched
those two
out.
together.
I did say it before.
So,
before
I mean,
we were
this
off.
is very good for what it is. This ended up being my third place one on there. These two, I mean, they're both good, don't get me wrong, but if you're a rye drinker, and you can leave a comment down below for all you rye drinkers that are out there, it brings you a nice, these two, I don't think I would call them a rye if I was drinking them in a blind, because they drink way more bourbon-esque than a rye. In fact, we called this a bourbon when we did it in a blind. We had no idea it was a Mystery Mash Monday when we did it. So, but overall, I mean, these are 4 solid drinkers and they're all under $50. I think this is $50 even. These are all cheap. So I recommend all of them. They're all very good. I'll run at the end
even back in the day, the regular Old Overholt that we got
the
way
original
back
one.
when we had nothing
was good. This one
decent.
brings it up a notch because it
does.
brings a little bit of that proof. And stand by, we have one with a little more proof that I can't wait to crack into because we did end up scoring a 114 and I can't wait to get in there too. But well, there you go. There is our rye. If anyone wants to see a future Sunday Funday, leave a comment down below because I've been taking some of you guys' suggestions too that you give for Blind Fight Fridays, and I've been incorporating into future Sunday Fundays because there's matching battles that we can put like 4 together instead of 3. So keep your suggestions coming. We appreciate them. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.